Thank you so much for pre-ordering The Sacred Wisdom of Horses. I want to tell you something important. This isn't just an audiobook. It's the first step into something far deeper. This work holds the essence of everything I've lived, learned, and now teach. It's a reclamation of the woman you were before the world taught you to shrink, and before fear and people-pleasing and self-doubt dulled your instinct. So I'm Hannah Freeman. I'm a business mentor and a lifelong lover of horses, and someone who spent years learning how to listen to what other people overlook. Horses taught me how to hear beyond words. They taught me how to hold space for women to see themselves fully and then rebuild their life around what they finally remember, that who they are and what they're here to create. You are holding this pre-order in the beginning of remembering. So the essence of this audiobook is to show you how to feel what your soul has been whispering underneath all this noise. Horses will always show you the truth, the absolute truth, never by force, but by reflection. They mirror back to us what's still deeply buried, what's still sacred, and what's still yours, will always be yours. Then let that in. You don't just gain insight, you gain identity. You become the version of you who leads with clarity, trust, and presence. But here's what I haven't shared until now. I'm about to upgrade this book in the most extraordinary way. The next edition will feature the real stories of women who said yes to this work and experienced the shifts that changed everything for them, for their horses, for the entire world. Their words will ripple out into and inspire millions, and maybe yours will too. I'm opening a small number of places in my private mentorship experience, which is called equanimity. This is where you don't just learn the wisdom, you embody it, you live it. And if you're selected, your transformation will be featured and published in this new edition of The Sacred Wisdom of Horses. This is a legacy moment for you and for the life you're truly here to create. So let me show you what I mean. Let me show you some examples of, the kind of transformation I'm talking about. Imagine a woman sitting alone in her car outside her barn. She's been driving to for years, where she keeps her horses. There's tears in her voice, and she's thinking that she's lived her whole life helping others, other people to live their dream, but she's she's shelved her own dreams. She joins equanimity. 3 months later, she's standing barefoot in a field, hosting her first paid retreat. Amongst her herd of horses, and her clients are hanging on her every word. She's finally doing the work that lights her up, and her clients love her, and they pay her, and they see her for who she really is, because now she sees herself for who she really is. Or this example, a woman who hasn't shown her face on social media in 2 years. She's convinced she's not polished enough, not ready, and her story is either too much or not enough. Inside equanimity, she untangles the beliefs that kept her stuck. She reclaims her voice. She starts showing up daily, not to perform, but to connect. And one day, a client realizes that, she is a woman who's going to help her to change everything. And the person she's been looking for years. Or this one, a mother of 3 who's been working nights, running on guilt and exhaustion, and feeling like her dreams are selfish and greedy, until she starts giving herself space with her horses, with breath, with clarity. And now she's built a beautiful brand, sells her digital tools online, and spends her mornings riding her horses, not rushing. Her business is built around freedom because she learned how to design it that way. So this is the vision that I have, this spatial, spacious, unforgettable. Imagine your story, the moment you stopped settling, the moment you rose, immortalized in a book that women hold in their hands and whisper, this is the one that changed me, that changed my life. Not just any book, one with your name, your own chapter, your own truth. Shared between horsewomen like you, like me, around the world as a sacred map, passed from hand to hand, like a secret they always knew, but never able to claim it or name it. So it's just possible that we could do this by Christmas, okay? So what an amazing gift to give yourself, what an amazing gift to give the world, and what an amazing legacy that will live on and on. So equanimity isn't for everyone. It's £22,000 mentorship, and it's by application only. But it is without question the most high touch, identity shifting, legacy making space I have ever created. And every woman who enters it starts here with a blueprint session. And this call is completely free and it's personal, and it will give you more clarity than you've ever had in 60 minutes than most people get in a whole year. And it will stop you overthinking and get you in the right space. If something stirred while listening to this, if you felt a whisper, then you know you're not here to waste your gift. So click book your blueprint and let's have that conversation that could rewrite your next chapter, or maybe even help someone else write theirs. So equanimity is where the story begins. And for a handful of women, it will be immortalized in the sacred wisdom of horses. Thank you for listening.